Hey guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm going to be talking about the books that I'm hoping to read in May. I just finished my semester literally yesterday, so it's time to read. There's like 2 days left of April, and I'm going to have such a good reading month. I'm manifesting it for May. If I don't read a lot in May, then I'm a complete failure. Because, like, this is my moment. These next 3.5 months, this is my moment to read. I picked out 6 books. I normally read like about an average of 5 books a month, and one of them I don't even own yet. It's coming in the mail and I'm super excited about it. But I have a bit of a variety of books. I got a thriller, some fantasies, romances, so I'm here for a fun month of reading, and if I don't read it, I hope I at least read some other books. So the first book that I'm hoping to read in May is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I've never read this book, but I've read Six of Crows twice, and I recently reread it for the TV show, and I did a whole reading vlog for it. I have a whole Grishaverse playlist of reading vlogs and a show review if you want to watch those, but I've never ever read this book. I'm so glad I recently reread the first one because I kind of forgot too much to ever jump into this one, and it's bothered me forever that I have not continued on. I'm really curious to see what I will think about this because some people think it's 10 times better than Six of Crows, and then there's other people that think it's terrible and it's like 1 star, and I'm very curious to see what I will think since I gave Six of Crows 4 stars. I want to know, like, is this going to be my jam? I don't know. I really love the characters from this series. If you don't know anything about it, it is the world of Shadow and Bone. The show just came out and I'm really obsessed with it. It's the Grisha people. They are magical. They have like kind of just elemental powers and like a few other types of magical shit. Okay, it's a magical fantasy setting. This takes place in this city called Ketterdam, and it's like the city of crime. Like, they're all doing some things, they're making deals, they're in gangs and everything, and our main character Kaz Brecker is pretty much the leader of a gang, and he gets 5 other people to go on a heist with him, and they're trying to steal someone from this ice court that no one has ever broken a person out of before. It's like a prison. No one has escaped before, so they're doing this impossible heist for this huge amount of money, and the characters are just to die for. Like, this series is really well crafted characters. I definitely want to see what happens to the characters. I know one spoiler about like a character that dies, so that's great to know, but I don't know anything else about what this series does to these beloved characters, and I really care about pretty much all of them other than Matthias, but people are swearing to me that Matthias gets better, and he better, because he has like the most chapters out of any character in this book for some reason. I don't get it. The next book I'm really wanting to read is not that big of a surprise. It's King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. To even be able to read this book, you need to read both the Grisha trilogy and the Six of Crows duology. So I've had this one on my shelf and I have not been able to read it, and I finally can. And while I'm binging the Grishaverse books right now, I better freaking just go ahead and read King of Scars and the sequel Rule of Wolves. I need to get a copy of that, because then I will never finish it. Like, I have to finish binging the series now or it will never happen. And I'm actually super excited about this book because it follows a character named Nikolai that was introduced in Siege and Storm, which is the second book in the Shadow and Bone series. I really like that character. He's my favorite character out of all of the characters of that trilogy so far, and I'm on the final book. I would love to read a series about him. And what's interesting is I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this book, so I have no idea where I'm gonna fall, but I feel like I have unpopular opinions with this, universe so far, so I feel like maybe I'm gonna love it more than any of the other books. It also seems to follow another character named Nina, who is one of my favorite freaking characters from Six of Crows. She's a legend. She's the queen of waffles. So this book sounds like it's gonna be everything to me, and it's so pretty. Like, I better love this book because it's just that gorgeous. Like, if I don't like it, what was the point? The next book I really need to read is one I actually started in April. I got 32 pages into it. It is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I've had this for like maybe a year and I need to read it. I think it was a gift for my birthday from Julia Rhapsody. I'm really excited to read it because I found out, I think I already knew this, the main character has a chronic illness. It's fibromyalgia, and I've been recently diagnosed with some chronic illnesses, kind of like 2. I've been having issues, and I feel like this would be really nice nice for me to read as a person that's recently having problems. Even just these 30 pages, I really related to this character. Like, there was a lot of symptoms that I can relate to, so it was just really nice to see. And this is all about Chloe trying to get a life. She's been living in her family home this whole time, and she's like maybe 30 or something. Like, she's on the older region because it's an adult novel. She's finally gonna move out because she has a near-death experience in her life. It's like literally one of the first few pages. It's chaotic. But she has a near-death experience, and she decides she needs to make a list of things she needs to do to get a life because she has not accomplished a lot in her life, and she's annoyed with herself. And I feel like I would really relate to this book because I don't have a life. Maybe I need to read this and like do the list too or something, because holy shit, I don't get a life too, Chloe, so I relate to you. And obviously there's a romance, and what? That lawnmower decided to just like scream at me out there. Well, I'm gonna keep freaking doing this. I'm so sorry if you hear the lawnmower. My best friend Brittany from Brittany in the Books, she told me to read this book this month and I completely flopped, but I'm gonna read it in May. She says the romance is to die for and I need to read it immediately, so I am going to do that, hopefully. The next book I really need to read is Counting Down With You by Tashi Boyan. I probably mispronounced the last name, so I'm sorry, but I'm so excited about this book. I've had an ebook arc of it for a little bit, but I was able to contact the publisher and get a hardcover somehow. This comes out like May 4th or something, so it's about to be out, so y'all can get it too. And this book just sounds so cute. Brittany got an arc of it and she said this book is absolutely amazing, and she's hyped it up to me so much that I want to read this book so freaking bad. She says the love interest in this book buys the main character books all the time. Like, he is her book haul machine. I freaking love that. That sounds adorable. This is a fake dating book. Karina's parents go abroad to Bangladesh for 4 weeks, and Karina is like, okay, I need to do some crazy shit while they're gone. You know, she wants to take advantage of the situation while her parents are away. So apparently she starts tutoring the school's resident bad boy. Then they start to pretend to date, and his name is Ace Clyde. Even his name sounds hot. It sounds like a great freaking fun time. Yeah, it even says in the description he promises to buy her a dozen books a week. So apparently he started the fake dating thing or something. That's what it seems like. Why are they fake dating? I don't know. I guess we have to read the book. I'm super excited to read the book. Like, this sounds so cute. I've heard nothing but good things. Another book I can read if I'm in the mood for like a thriller or something is Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I read Home Before Dark by this author recently, and I gave it like a 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I did a 24-hour readathon for that book, so you can go watch that. Link in the description. It was a lot of fun. And this one seems like a spooky fun time. The main character is getting a new job as an apartment sitter at this Manhattan glamorous secret building. Okay. She meets the other residents and the staff of this building. And then one of the fellow apartment sitters named Ingrid reminds her of her sister who vanished 8 years ago. Oh shit. And then it seems like there's a bunch of dark secrets and a killer starts killing people within this freaking building. And a bunch of hidden secrets get revealed. There's a killer on the loose. Lock every door. Keep them away. Riley Sager seems like a fun author, so I'm ready to continue reading their books. So here we are. And the final book I really want to read is Kate in Waiting by Becky Albertalli. So this whole premise is about 2 best friends who have the same crush, and if they don't have the same crush, then they stop liking the person, which sounds like the most toxic friendship ever. But apparently this new person comes in town or something and they both have a crush on him, and maybe like the dude starts talking to one of them. And I kind of love this vibe because like it's like a gay best friend and they have the crush on the same dude, and like I literally love that. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. Brittany from Brittany and Books said this book is so good. She made a whole reading vlog for it. Link down below. Is really good. I just ordered it off of her recommendation. I love Simon that this author wrote. I already kind of wanted this book, but after Brittany freaked out about it, I really want this book. So I'm super excited for this dramatic, romantic, chaotic book. Those are all the books that I'm really wanting to read in May. I don't know if it'll happen, but last time I made a TBR, I stuck with it pretty well. There's only like 1 book or something that I didn't actually read. I should be able to do this. Check back up with me at the end of the month and you will know if I did it or not. Subscribe if you want to see if I did it or not, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you've read any of these books. I would love to know your thoughts on them. like it, comment down below. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Make sure to follow all my social medias, which are linked down below, and go click the bell button, which is right by the subscribe button, which you should already clicked, and goodbye.